All right. So losers semis.
Classic matchup.
Match has happened once already today. Let's see how it goes. Thus far, doing that bread and butter. Oh, and that is a decided 15-second, less than like 12-second kill.
Shinobi looks like he wants some revenge.
Volatile matchup, though. I mean, we're going to see a lot of getting bopped and a lot of quick kills, I think. Like trades as far as bopping.
You think much toesies will be happening?
Toesies? As opposed to footsies?
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to figure out.
I know things. I know things about things, you know?
I mean, yes, you illustrated your knowledge of fighting game community knowledge there. Terminology,
Fingers,
rather.
handsies.
Handsies. All the variations on footsies.
Yep.
But 2 quick stocks by Shinobi, making this look like this is maybe how it should have gone earlier. But that doesn't mean to say that it's out. I mean,
I don't know what Tony did to win earlier. Maybe he needs to play a little more campy or something. I don't know.
Could be. I think that maybe he's just getting acclimated to the speed of this matchup as opposed to the matchups he was playing before.
Did he play Jigglypuff when he played Shinobi?
I have no idea. Again, I didn't see it, but I'm just saying, like, what he was just playing against Phobos.
Did he play Jigglypuff when he played Shinobi?
Okay, yeah, so maybe he's
going with a solid maybe.
Solid maybe. He's just feeling. That's something I've noticed about Drugfreechu. He just kind of plays whoever feels right at the time, and that can happen. Like, he can toggle between characters several times in a tournament. So maybe he was indeed playing Jigglypuff earlier. I played him earlier, and he played Marth.
And Jigglypuff.
And Jigglypuff, yes, which is an aggravating character. Not inherently.
Are you still mad about that?
I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, his Jigglypuff in particular is an enigma to me. I just don't know how he plays that character. But, all right, he's putting up a fight, at least. I mean, he lost those 2 stock quickly, and he lost another. But, you know, it's been 2 for 1 ever since. And I think no matter the outcome of this particular match, we're going to see a very close rest of the set. Now that I think both players are kind of acclimated to each other's play styles. So, quick 2 stock there.
Shinobi's face was so stoic during all that. Like, his face did not move at all. It was just all business right there.
I mean, that's how some people play, right? Everybody has kind of a visage that they adopt.
I know I look very dumb when I play. I have my mouth open, and
Tony just looks nonplussed. It's not serious. He just kind of like
he kind of puffs his cheeks a little bit.
Yeah, that's the PC Chris stuff.
Maybe he's trying to encapsulate Jigglypuff.
There we go. Maybe he's channeling Jigglypuff. No.
Or maybe that's Kirby, a little bit Kirby.
Oh no.
He is a Kirby lover, I think.
We should probably be paying attention. So that was.
Oh yeah, there's a match going on right now.
There's a match happening, not just.
We're not analyzing the players. We're analyzing the
match. And see, this is what I'm talking about. A decidedly different tone to this match thus far. That Jigglypuff.
Yeah, for instance, Tony's winning this time.
For instance. Yes, he is. You got a quick stock instead of the other way around. I swear, he just plays this Jigglypuff in such an aggravating manner.
I know he's not throwing out like a. He hasn't really gotten a good wall of pain yet.
He doesn't do that. He allows you to sink yourself is probably the best way to put it.
He's playing very cautious, I think. Like he hasn't been throwing out many rests, you know.
Yeah, no, he's cognizant, I think, of the fact that when you're playing Jigglypuff, really it's a resource game where you're managing how many jumps you have at any given time. And that's not just recovering, that's just period.
Right.
And you're just trying to get your opponent to commit to a jump because that, you know.
Maybe like after a side B, after, you know, a B from Fox. That'd be the most optimal time for a rest, maybe. Or after an up throw.
Sure.
Maybe mistech on a platform.
But yeah, you see, like, he's not even bothering with the wall of pain. He's making sure to keep plenty of stage in between himself and Fox. And he's just trying to get Shinobi to commit to an attack. Right. And then punish the set attack like this. And then go for it. And then as soon as the neutral is reset, except for right now he's proving me wrong, he just runs in with a dash attack. But by and large, once the neutral gets reset, he's just going to stay back longer, and he's not even going to bother with the wall of pain. But maybe it was having a high percent, he just wanted to kind of like do his best to try and finish off that Fox stock again before resetting. Whatever the choices are, I figure that that's like the correct way to play Jigglypuff though. Is you just kind of have that threat of mobility from your double jumps. Ooh.
Shinobi's applying a lot of pressure on Jigglypuff.
Yep.
He brought it back. This has been a very good stock for him.
Those clean double lasers, you know, just adding on a few percent here and there. They're both playing that game of just trying to zone the opponent out, and that's difficult to accomplish in teams, or sorry, in singles rather than teams.
It's a very even game right now.
Ooh, that was a really unsafe forward B, and Shinobi capitalizes on it with an easy kill there. Ooh, that's cute. And yeah, there we go. The single jump arc, forward air to forward air.
Keeping him outside.
Yep.
Puff's very good at that.
Yep, that is definitely Puff's strength. Again, you just want to get your opponent to commit to a jump arc, and their mobility is all of a sudden something that's a known factor instead of being so many different like routes of potential, and you just get them dead. I don't know.
Get them dead?
Get them dead. That is the new strat. Ooh. Any more strong hits like that, and you're going to have a dead Puff. He's at that percent.
Especially like an up air. A high
up air, up smash. Forward air and, or sorry, not forward air, but forward smash or down smash won't do it.
Would a rest kill this percentage, you think?
Yeah, almost certainly. And even if not, it would be like, if he somehow survived, yeah, obviously not, but even if he had somehow survived, he wouldn't have been able to punish the rest had it connected. But now we're dash attack. That's what he went for that last time.
I mean, I wouldn't suspect that.
Ooh. And now he's getting up in his face with those bears that he hasn't been showing yet.
Looking good.
Bam.
That was impressive.
That was.
I thought Shinobi was going to take that away, but.
So we are at 1-1, correct?
Yep.
All right.
I assume Tony's going to stick with Puff.
Yeah, Tony, Drugfreechu. We don't know Shinobi's first name.
Austin.
I was just going to say Mark, but since
we
know it's Austin.
Mark.
All right, and we're sticking. Okay, Pokemon Stadium seems like an obvious counter pick here, though I don't really know how much I agree with that. I think it's a good stage for Puff to take advantage of her mobility as well, even though obviously she dies a little bit earlier. I'd figure it would be better to go to like Yoshi's or something small.
Wait, you think Puff would die even earlier there? Wouldn't you agree?
I'd agree, but I think that like the constraint on how much you can move is huge. Ooh. He called it. Like, that wasn't safe, friend. You better learn those percents where it is and where it's not.
Yeah, I mean, Puff can use platforms, you know, like up throw into like a up air. So usually, like if it's
ooh, almost.
They missed the tech on that
went for it again, and that's a should be a dead Puff. Okay. I was hoping he wasn't just going to completely flub that. Ooh. That's such a scary thing, though, with dealing against Puff, is that, like, you get away against other characters with near combos. Like, within a frame or two of being a combo, it still feels like a combo. But if you're dealing with either Puff or either Space Animal, you can illustrate when those aren't actual combos. Right. Of course, if you get shined, it's not nearly as decisive as getting rested.
Like you know, like a Falco dare on a Jigglypuff, you know.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
We might see a rest right here. This would be a good spot for it, I think.
Yeah. Actually, I disagree down there. It's easy for Fox to get a tech, or even if you don't tech, you just kind of bandy back and forth among the mine shaft in the wall there.
That's a good point.
Yeah, there we go. That was just...
Tony, with the dash attack again. I've been seeing a few of those with the...
Yeah, I mean, it's got a high reward if it hits, but it's just so risky. It's not like Donkey Kong dash attack. It's a little safer than that crap. But
The thing about dash attacks is like you have to you cannot do them too far away, you know.
Oh yeah, they're telegraphed as heck, and that's the issue. Especially once you do it a few times like that in a set, you just get accepted. And there we are, 2-1.
2-1
on the part of Austin, aka Mark, aka Shinobi.
Maybe we'll see a change in strategy or maybe a character.
Ooh, what a replay. We should probably be commenting on those, commenting at least on
that was
those.
a rest.
Hey guys, if you didn't see it before, that was a rest that happened last game. But yeah, those near combos, you can get punished for those pretty darn hard. As a Falcon main, I know that sucks, because you can get arrested out of down throw very, very easily.
I think this stage is pretty beneficial to Puff since the high survivability. Just, you know.
Traditionally, that's kind of been the take on it, but I think within recent years, people have been, at least you see this a lot at high-level play, right, where Fox has the opportunity with all this space here to just run away and laser. So that's kind of the option that he's got there, and still, you know, 70%, got an up smash, got a kill. That's not that different than smaller stages. Maybe like another 10 or 15 percentage points more than, say, Yoshi's.
Right.
And hey, we see it again.
That's a replay, right? I see him going.
Yep.
He made some key buttons, and that's a replay right there. We're gonna see that one again.
We have our replay gnomes hard at work. Oh gosh, yeah, but see, there's just runaway, laser, laser, laser.
Yeah.
What's interesting is I think in that first game that Drugfreechu won, which I guess was the second game of the set, he kind of just allowed Fox to play that laser game and got in when it was beneficial to him, but he's not able to affect it any longer. I wonder.
I wouldn't blame a Fox for playing campy against a Jigglypuff, because
oh yeah, definitely.
Jigglypuffs can definitely play campy themselves, you know, with just a wall of bears.
Yeah, they both benefit from camping in this matchup, so some people could see this as being lame or whatever, but I think this is just the appropriate way to play it. Okay, there we go. High enough percent that he's not going to get arrested there.
Ha-ta-ta.
Ooh, that was a nicely spaced back air. Luckily, it would not have killed anyway, so.
Hasn't been a hit in a while now. Probably about like, there we go. There's a hit.
After nice.
15 seconds or so without a hit.
Waited to see the tech option and up smashed appropriately. All right, and this is a huge hill for Tony to climb. Drugfreechu.
Yep.
Get 3 kills before you die, and then do it again.
He might be a bit more ballsy with the rest now that you know, he's down by a couple stocks.
Possibly, but I figure right now he's really concerned about not losing more percent, and I mean I could see him maybe just throwing a Hail Mary rest, but he really wants to make sure he gets
nice wall of bears right there.
Now, the thing is, you want to have a certain amount of percent on Fox in this situation before you try and rest, because you want him to die off the top of the stage. If he dies off the side, even on this stage, he can just come down and like finish you off with an up tilt or an up air or something.
Right.
So it would be really unwise to try and rest here until you get to a high enough percent where he won't die off the side. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be worth going for. But it doesn't seem to be an issue because Shinobi keeps getting all this percent without a whole lot of problem.
He's really good at just hitting them with those lasers, you know. He's using them really effectively.
And they're both playing their footsie game real strong right now, those dash dances.
Toesies game.
Toesies game. Ooh, nice grab. And yeah, see, he's not going for the rest, even though there it would have been difficult to affect. He just wants to get the kill and then leave it up to a 50-50.
Oh, he really wants that up smash. He really wants that up smash.
Or he wants the broken shield that kills Puff too.
That's right.
A thing that a lot of people don't remember. And back air gets it sealed.
That's it.
Good set, guys. It was a close one, but overall, Shinobi
takes it.
Takes it.
Drugfreechu,
the Springfield hero. And
again. See it there. I saw it. That was
That's
a rest
that.
that time. I don't know what to say
stuff.
about it. I don't know what to say about that. I mean,